guys, it's Jeff Master Flash. Welcome. We are in Shanghai, China. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We are out. This is the last wet setup video. Finally got them all done. And here it is, done, dusted, and boxed off. So, the setup, China, AI are absolutely relentless around China. Fair play. It's as if traction does not apply to them. They just bolt off like a rocket, and it's extremely difficult to catch them. Extremely difficult. Nice to see that they took that little bump out of the road right there on that corner. Last time I raced China in multiplayer, I was lucky enough to win. Unfortunately, though, the race results were voided. There is one video of the race I did at China. It was in WOR, but yeah, there was a massive bump in the road at turn 4, I think, which used to throw you off and really deal some difficult traction. Here's a difficult traction zone going into the long hairpin for the back straight. So yeah, you have to be really careful, especially when wet. It's quite easy to slide and get all bent out of shape. And at the bottom of this hairpin, it's probably the worst traction zone I've ever come across in an F1 game. It's as if the developers just threw China in and just forgot about it. Right here. It is so difficult, as you can see, every time I try and catch the car, because there is just no grip there at all. And that, in the wet, is so bad. It is the worst place for traction zone I have ever come across. So, as I've said before, it's not about the result, it's showing you guys what the setup can do. It is an okay setup. I say okay, it's a setup I would use if I had a wet race around China. Luckily, I don't. I've got one more league race this season at Saudi Arabia, and I'm done, dusted. F1 2021 boxed off. I might go live at some point next week. I want to try and do or try and achieve all the master ranks. That's if anybody is still racing on to get master ranks. I might try and do that next week at some point. But yeah, apart from that, F1 2021 is done, dusted, finito, forgotten about. And then on to 2022, which I'm really looking forward to that. Not many people race China because it's not officially on the calendar anymore. I do know that China and both Portimao that are not on the calendar this year for 2022, but they are actually going to be in the game. So yeah, that's looking really good. Really good. As always, the setup is at the end of the video. Remember, it's just a guide. You need to try it and tweak it for yourself. I had better traction coming out of the hairpin than I did. Good thing is about hiring the ride height, as I caught a massive slide coming off that curb, which cost me a lot in time, probably 2/10. But yeah, the massive thing about hiring the ride height to get more grip, to get higher rake, obviously gives you better mechanical grip, is that you can ride the curbs a lot better, and the curbs don't seem to be so brutal, although when the curbs are wet they are at their worst. But yeah, it is what it is. This has been China. This has been an entire wet setup video done over a few weeks. As I said, when the new game comes out, I'll be doing deep dives into various different components and setups, etc, and just go from there and see what we can do. As well as obviously league racing, BRS, WOR next season or next game, and yeah, we'll go for that. Guys, it's been fun, it's been real. I hope these setups help, I really do. Let me know. Wherever you are in the world today, hope you're well. Take care. Remember to do all that good stuff, like hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys.
Shanghai then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
It's a heroic effort for any driver to race in conditions like these, and seeing them fight their way to the front was very special indeed. They were able to find all the grip, all the good lines, and had the confidence to get on the power to top it all off. That's what pushed them into first place here today.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us.